Hey guys, it's me, Kimberly Clark, and welcome to another episode of Ugh, What Happened to Your Face?
What happened to your face?
So I am coming to you from the bathroom of my hotel room here at the Marriott Marina Del Rey, which is my second drag name, Marriott Marina Del Rey. Nice to meet you. I am out here with a very special project with YouTube Spaces LA, which I can't talk about yet, but I'm just very excited about it, and all I can say is stay tuned. It's gonna be pretty awesome. I can't wait to share it with you. Yay! Anyway, I want to talk a little bit about what happened to my face. I'm wearing like a very, neutral look today, but I'm really happy with how everything lasted. I painted for film today because I was doing a video project, and I wanted to do something that was like a little more neutral, not super bright and kind of dramatic and stagey, because I knew it would be for film. So I did just a very neutral look, and I'm really happy with it. For the eyes, I used the Kat Von D Monarch palette. Nicole from Young, Wild, and Polished talks about this so much. It's just like the most amazing neutral eyeshadow palette. On the lid, I'm wearing this guy and this guy, which is Killing Jar and Telepathy, I think. They've kind of like, Killing Jar is like a beautiful rose gold shade. That was more on the center of my lid, and I will say that they've really kind of like faded and blended together. I'll show you a picture of my look right when I was getting out the door, and I think you can tell that there's like a little bit more platinum to rose gold ombre that is happening, whereas I feel like it's kind of been diffused a little bit. The shimmer is still there, but it's kind of gone down. I think that the shimmery platinum shade from the Chrysalis palette, which was the sister palette to this, which I wore in my Get Ready With Me video, that I think has a little bit more oomph. So for the crease, the beautiful matte black from this palette, which is called Deadhead, this guy right here, did me really well. I'm getting a little shiny in the crease area, but that always happens to me. I have like shiny eyebrow area, and that's really where my crease is. So, but it really hasn't broken down. Like, you can still see it. It's still as deep as I wanted it to be. Same with the brows. For brows, I used an OCC Cosmetic color pencil in the shade Trick, which is also the lip liner that I'm wearing. I love double duty products. I think they're great. I love when you could have the same product, have multiple purposes. And this product, the OCC Cosmetic color pencil in the shade Trick, is just perfect. It's like the perfect warm beige shade. And I used it to basically like be the base of my brows, which I then set with some of the browns with these guys over here. And I also lined my lips with it. I love this pencil. It's really beautiful, smooth, fabulous, and it lasted. It was great. So the brows are good. Everything's fine. Let's move down a little bit to the lashes. I don't like to buy crazy expensive lashes because I'm a drag queen and I like wear a lot of lashes, and I don't want to just like spend all my money on lashes and I'm going to get all gunky and crazy and whatnot. Are you recording? But when I do splurge, it's specific. These are my favorite lashes ever. They're the Illamasqua lashes. I'm pretty sure the style is called Grandeur. I'm wearing them stacked with another lash, like a kind of simple lash, but they are just like this kind of crisscross fan situation, and they just are so dramatic and so beautiful. I love them. And I do my little sandwich eyelash thing that you've seen me do in other videos. They are just so luxurious, and like not in like feel or anything, but like literally the shape of them is like this very dramatic, fancy shape that I think is a little more sophisticated than like your standard 301 where they're all going in the same direction. The cross situation, so beautiful. I know tons of lash companies are doing that in different styles. If you want a lash to be very dramatic looking, but you don't want necessarily like a lot of length or volume, find a style where the lashes crisscross, because even if they're shorter, it'll just give it so much drama and fullness and like dimension. Like literally your lashes are going in different directions, so it like creates this like interest, this visual interest in that area, the eye area. Fabulous. And these are like my favorite lash that does that. The Grandeur lashes by Illamasqua. On the lower lash line, I'm wearing this pencil, the Sephora Contour Eye Pencil 12-hour wear waterproof. This is in the shade Blonde Ambition. It didn't last on the waterline for me, as you can see, but nothing really does. You can kind of see it on my lower lash line, it's still there, and I did top it off with some of those same shadows from up top. I think actually that you can see a little bit more, you can see a little bit more of the kind of like platinum to rose gold ombre on the bottom. That's actually lasted better than it did up top for some reason. Anyway, so that's what's at the base of my lower lash line, and it's good. I like this pencil. This is like my favorite kind of inner corner lower lash line highlight pencil to use. It's like a go-to shade for me. Moving down the face, just cause we're going down tonight. For highlight today is this Makeup Forever Star Powder. This is in the shade 9047. I'm pretty sure it's called Light Peach or Peach, something peach. It's just a beautiful shimmery peach shade. And this star powder is amazing. It's like the kind of more intense powder, like loose powder version of their new highlighters. And they've had this around for a while. Applying this to the cheekbones, it was just so gorgeous. And it really creates this like beautiful kind of iridescent, multi-dimensional shine. If they could capture this tone, this exact kind of multi-dimensional tone with their pressed highlighters, oh my god. I mean, the Profusion highlighters that they have, the new ones that they came out with, are fabulous. I love them. I love that shade number 1. But I grabbed for this when I want something just like a little bit more dramatic, a little less subtle, and this just really did the trick. It was fabulous. For blush today, I'm wearing a blush by a black-owned makeup brand named Fashion Fair. A fabulous brand. This is in the shade Tangelo. It is just like a gorgeous orange shade. And I was really worried to put this on because I'm like, is this a little too deep for my skin tone, or it's like a little too warm? Like, will it really kind of work? But if you use a light enough hand and blend it, and the guy that sold this to me at the Dillard's where I bought it, who happens to also be Miss Gay Louisiana 2016, hey girl, he was like, this will warm up your contour. It will make it look so natural. Like you could use it as a blush, but also to warm up your contour. And so like, blush kind of, I use it kind of to warm up my contour already, but I applied it as a blush, and then I also used it a little bit to warm up like my jaw contour. And I mean, even now you can see, I think it looks great. When I was looking at the footage from my Get Ready With Me video, I noticed that like my jaw contour, like my lower face contour was looking a little ashy, like a little cool, like a little too cool actually. And so today I was like a little more conscious of that while I was getting ready. So I actually added some of this beautiful blush to my contour and just like really buffed it out. And you can't see it, like you can't notice that this shade is in there. You can definitely see it as the blush, like boom, there it is. But the contour, it just helped warm up everything. And as my skin is naturally very ruddy, and so it actually helped the rest of my face, like my neck and makeup and whatnot, really mesh with my actual skin tone, which is much warmer, I think, than just my face. Oh, I loved this. And if you have a deeper complexion than me, this shade I think is a must-have, because it is fabulous for a natural blush, and it is fabulous for warming up any contour that might be a little too cool on you. Love this. And this shit is crazy pigmented. It's beautiful. I was very delicate with it. I used a Cosmetic S120 brush to apply it. It's just like a beautiful kind of tapered blush brush. And I loved how small, like I just literally just like tiny dabs, and then like really went in there to make sure that it was very blended out. For contour, I used my LunatiCK Cosmetic Labs like little singles that I used in my Get Ready With Me video. And I meant to bring this with me, light brown, which is just like a really great bronzer shade for fair skin tones. I meant to, and it's actually the only contour shade that I used for my nose today. I meant to bring this with me to my shoot so I could touch up my nose contour, but I accidentally brought the wrong one. I brought cream yellow, the kind of yellowy cream one. I brought this one instead, and so I didn't end up using it to touch up my contour. I didn't need to really, I think it lasted just fine. But that's my one complaint about the packaging of these LunatiCK Cosmetic Labs singles, which I love. They're sold singly. I love that you can just get the shades that you really want instead of having to spend a ton of money on the whole contour palette. But they are very difficult to tell apart. I mean, the text on the back is, it's just what is needed. It's the ingredients and stuff. And the color is not at the top. It's like, it's within the ingredients list. It's really hard, like you have to really look to see the difference. I might actually label these. I might put like a color sticker on the back of each of these just so I can easily tell them apart. Because yeah, I will get more use out of these if I can grab them easily. You know what I mean? Okay, finally lips. So we did the shoot, the whole thing, then I went and got In-N-Out Burger. These lips, I was happy with that. They lasted fine throughout the shoot and everything. I'm wearing Trick, as I said, from OCC as the lip liner. I'm wearing NARS Sex Machine Velvet Matte Lip Pencil on the lips. And then I'm also wearing, topped off on the lips, NARS Orgasm Blush. It's like a peachy shade with a ton of like shimmer, like gold sparkle, like big old chunky sparkle. And I gotta say, on the cheeks, because I did top off this blush a little bit with it, the gold doesn't translate that well. But when you dab your finger in it like so, and then go like, look at that. The sparkle really transfers. Now, a lot of my lip product has worn off because, again, I went to In-N-Out. I might add some vlog footage of that In-N-Out experience at the end of this video, if you're lucky. That was fascinating for me to find out. So I think this might go for like any shadow or blush that has those like chunky glitters in it, and you don't know what to do with it. You think it's like a little too much and like doesn't stick very well. Try patting it. Because look at that. Look at all that gold. I also, in my look out the door look, you can see, because it's kind of hasn't worn off, I did also top off the center of my lip with some champagne pop, which I will do right now because it's just so easy. And like, as you can see, all my lipstick is like worn off almost completely because of the In-N-Out Burger, but like, instant dimension. Re-up that glow. I love it. I love it. I don't have to reapply my lipstick. I can just add the dimension back in. And that's what I was doing all night. I love it. Fabulous. Girl. For overall shine control, I decided to not bring my LunatiCK Cosmetic Labs Micro HD powder for this trip, just because I wanted to mix it up a little bit. And instead, I went back to this old standard of mine, my e.l.f. tone correcting powder. Just like 4 like color correcting shades, but when you swirl them together, it just makes for like the perfect kind of neutral, like translucent touch-up powder shade. I think that works pretty well. I have compared this powder to the Guerlain Meteorites. A lot of you have been like, how dare you? How dare you? How very dare you? I've never tried the Guerlain Meteorites. I've anti-hauled them. I'm not gonna spend $70 on a container full of colorful pearls when I can buy a palette full of colorful powder for $3. I'm sorry. How much better could it possibly be? I know some of you are like, girl, you don't know. It's magic. It makes me feel like a fucking rich socialite lady with my face just coming together. I don't care. If you want a powder to give you that same feeling of the mixing the 4 pastel colors together to look like a neutral, beautiful powder, get this. $3 e.l.f. tone correcting powder. Boom. I think that's all that happened to my face. Is that it? I think that's it. I'm Kimberly Clark. Thank you so much for watching. Please stay tuned for my special YouTube project that is coming up soon. You will see. While you're here, check out my other videos. Give me a good old subscribe and a thumbs up if you want. You know, why not? Look at me. Look how cute I am. If you want to see me broadcasting to you from various hotel bathrooms around the country, book me. Get me booked. Get me booked. Follow me on Instagram, though, to find out where I'm already booked. That's how you find out. That's where you can see me in person and throw money at me in person instead of just watching the ads before my videos, and then I will get some money eventually. Woo! I'm Kimberly Clark. Bye. I love Los Angeles. We're at the In-N-Out Burger. We're in a parking lot.
Don't get run over.
Describe what In-N-Out Burger is.
I don't know.
Wait, you know it enough. You said you don't like it, so you know something about it.
Yeah, I've been to In-N-Out like twice in 7 years.
It's a fast food place, right?
Yes, it's a fast food place that people like lose their shit about.
I just like it because the branding is nice.
It's true. Are you allowed to film things?
I don't know. Until they
Are we
stop
gonna get in
me.
trouble?
It's gonna be fine.
I want to get in trouble.
But this is the thing, so I can only film with a selfie stick when I'm in drag. Well, people are not drag queens that have selfie sticks. They're
It's
just
weird.
assholes. Do you think people wouldn't know that I was a drag queen if I didn't have the selfie stick?
Yes.
Do you think I would pass as, what would I be passing as?
I think like you're passing as like a pop star.
In what Eastern European country?
Sorry.
Hi, can I get a double animal style? Do you still do that?
I read somewhere that you don't, but I guess I'm wrong.
Oh, we don't do monster style.
Well, I don't even know what that is.
It's like fries on the burger. I think $59.31, please, out of a cart.
Thank you. What a deal.
What a deal, I know.
Okay, this is animal style. It means that there's like grilled onions or something on it. Did you know here you could also get, there's another thing where you can get the burger wrapped in lettuce?
Yeah, Vincent did that once like a weirdo.
In LA.
And like, I'll wear yoga pants, but then I'll put. Are you enjoying it?
Keep talking about your yoga pants.
No. Do you ever hang out with Meryl? Do you know Meryl?
Streep? I was in a film with Meryl Streep.
No, you weren't.
Are you kidding me?
Were you?
Yes. I was,
Was
in
that-
the Flash.
Oh, I was gonna think that was. I would thought that was you and Sophie's Choice.
So we just had In-N-Out.
Hold on. I feel like I'm on that show, The Comeback, where there's the people like opening. Hi.
Everyone knows everyone in Los Angeles. I hope I was in frame for some of that. I can't really tell. I'm filming this on my iPhone and my camera's like facing the mirror, so I'm hoping I'm not just like a huge head. We'll see. Okay, bye.